Hey YouTube, what's up? Ember 1205 here. A little bit of a continuation of sorts today. I recorded some content for another video at the same time that I recorded this content. The other video in question was the TPMS relearn tool. When I finished going around the car and resynchronizing the TPMS sensors, I went ahead and did the overinflation of the tires, and I got everything all squared away so that I could put the car back into the garage and move on to my next step. So today's content is a real short video just showing the Fortem pump inflator tool that I have. It was a fairly inexpensive purchase. I don't remember exactly how much I paid for it. I've had it for quite a few years at this point. I can use it pretty easily with the Camaro. I can use it easily with my wife's car. I don't have a way to power it in the new Silverado because it doesn't have an accessory plug to plug it into, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. So at any rate, today is just a quick video showing you the tool that I have and how it works in general, and then, you know, kind of what to expect doing it. Not real long, so why don't we just go ahead and get to it. All right, who doesn't like a good twofer? So we're gonna go ahead and add another little tool I have here, this Fortem portable pump. So this guy plugs into the 12 volt. There we go, 12 volt adapter in the center. This also happens to work on my wife's car, but doesn't work in my new Silverado because they don't have a 12 volt accessory. That's fine. So just basically use this to preset what I want the pressure to be to, plus or minus. I'm going to get it up to 42, so you can see I've got it set there. And then we go ahead and put this onto the valve stem. While that's running, let's do a little sanity check here. You see the driver's rear is the one that's showing an increase in pressure. That's where I have it connected. And the preset on that pump is for 42, so when it gets to 42 on the pump, it'll shut off. The indicator inside the car will lag a little bit. This is showing 38, it just ticked up. Whereas the pump, I think, is at, well, actually it's at 38 as well. So it's lagging, but only a very little bit. Now it's at 39. When this gets to 42, it'll tick off, and I'll just make my way around, do the rest of the car. So you can see the driver's side is done. Passenger side front, where I have it connected right now, is ticking up. I've been at this for maybe 10 minutes. I've got 2 of the 4 done, third one in progress. This whole process takes about 20 minutes for me. Super easy to do. And you see the front passenger there just ticked up 35 to 36. You can kind of hear it in the background. Be done with this in no time. It. All right, there you have it. If you go back, you know, 3, 4, 5 decades when people would store their cars, it was pretty common to put them up on jack stands, get the wheels off the ground, things like that. You really mostly don't need to do that anymore. Yes, some folks use carpet squares or, you know, pieces of carpeting that they've cut down to fit under their tires. There are some particular cradles that are supposed to help with this, that you basically slip them under the wheel, put the car back down on it. It's fine if you have those things, you use those things. If that works for you, that's awesome. I don't get too concerned about it because, number one, the tire compounds that we have today are generally a bit more resistant to developing permanent issues from sitting for periods of time on hard surfaces. Number two, Again, the compounds are designed in a way that once you get the tires up to a good running temperature, which if you think about when are you storing the car, it's in the colder weather, it's in the colder temperatures. When are you driving the car, it's in the warmer temperatures. So at the end of the day, what happens is you put the car away when it's cold and you bring it back out when it's warm, and then you drive it and the tires get fairly warm / hot during the summer months and things like that. And those are the exact kind of conditions that can actually help to remediate any flat spotting issues you might encounter. So if you combine that with what I do, which is to overinflate the tires to help to prevent the problem in the first place, you're doing a bit of prevention, and then you've kind of got a bit of cure, if you will, at the end when you bring it back out in the spring. And I don't have any issues with it. So this works for me. This is all I need to do. This is how I do it. And if it works for you too, that's awesome. If you do other stuff and you use the carpets or the cradles, that's fine. Big thing is, you not only do you not need to hang the wheels so that they're off the ground now, you really shouldn't, because that's unless you're using stands that continue to keep the weight on the suspension. If you're dropping weight off of the suspension as well as getting the wheels off the ground, that's kind of the thing you don't want to do. Some folks go hog wild, and they have the stands that you take the wheels off and you put the stand back where the wheel would go, and you let that hold the car. Again, just not something that I feel like I need to do, so I don't. So at any rate, what do you do? How do you prepare your car for long periods of storage? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and keep yourself informed of new content that I might put out there for you. Hope this was useful, and until next time, Ever 1205, out.